Hey guys, how's it going? It's Michael from Lean Body Lifestyle, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a delicious breakfast recipe that I came up with because back when I used to not watch what I ate, I would love pizza for breakfast. So today what I decided to do was create a breakfast pizza out of egg whites. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is actually measure out 1 cup of liquid egg whites, and then we're going to add that into a separate bowl off to the side for right now. So we've got the 1 cup of liquid egg whites in this bowl, and then what we're going to add is 1 shelled egg. And then at this point what we're going to do is take a fork or a spoon, just something to stir up our egg white and our egg yolk, and mix that all together. So now that we have our egg white and our egg yolk mixed up, we're just going to put that to the side for right now, and then we're going to make our pizza sauce. Alright, so to make our pizza sauce for our egg white pizza, what we're going to do is take 4 tablespoons of all natural tomato paste. Basically this is just ground up tomatoes, and we're going to put that into a separate bowl. So now that we have our tomato paste in here, we're actually going to add some seasonings to really give it a nice pizza sauce flavor. And there's really 2 that I recommend for this, and that is a little bit of oregano, and you can sprinkle however much you want in the bowl, and then a little bit of basil. And then once you have your spices in there, go ahead and stir it up one more time. And now that we have our sauce, we're going to put that to the side for now and start to cook our egg white pizza crust. So throughout the video so far, I've had the stove preheating at a medium heat. It's warmed up and it's ready to go. But before we go ahead and pour the eggs on there, it's always smart to put a little bit of non-stick cooking spray on there, just because you don't want your eggs to stick, of course. And this is made with olive oil, just keep that in mind. So now that we have the non-stick cooking spray on there, we're going to take our egg whites and our 1 egg yolk and just pour that on the stove. So now that our eggs are cooking, as you guys can see, what we're actually going to do is just put the lid on it and let it cook just by itself for around 3 minutes. And you can obviously check on it, but the idea with keeping a lid on it, it actually traps the heat inside. So it's going to cook the eggs without actually having to flip them over, which will make a nice pizza crust. So I'll see you guys when this is done. Alright, so here we are a couple minutes later. I didn't flip the eggs at all. I just left the lid on, and as you guys will see, our eggs are actually fully cooked. Now what we're going to do at this point is actually turn the stove down to a lower heat. And now what we're going to do in the meantime is take our sauce that we made earlier in the video and spread that across the top of our eggs. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I just finished spreading our sauce across the top of our egg white crust. And now what we're going to do, this is completely optional, but I think it will make a nice taste difference, is take a little bit of garlic powder and sprinkle that right on top of the sauce. Alright, so now that we've got the garlic and the sauce on our egg white crust, we're going to measure out a ½ cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese, or really you could use any kind of cheese that you want. But really don't go overboard. I mean, by adding a ½ cup, we're only going to add 70 calories. So if you wanted to use more, you could. But today, I'm just going to use a ½ cup of shredded cheese. Alright, so as you guys can see, I just finished putting our ½ cup of cheese on. And now what we're going to do is actually melt the cheese. So to do that, it's really simple. We're just going to put the lid back on top of our pan and turn the heat up back to a medium heat. And then what you're going to do is just keep an eye on it, and once the cheese starts to melt, you're ready to take it off. Alright, so as you guys can see here, our cheese is finished melting. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove off and actually take this out of the pan and put it on a plate to give you guys a better view. Alright, and this right here is your final product. As you guys can see, we have our egg white crust with our tomato paste sauce and the low-fat mozzarella cheese on top. And we added in some Italian seasoning, so that will also make it taste better. And it's really as simple as that, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it and you wouldn't mind leaving a like rating for me, that helps me out a lot, and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the videos, which is the most important thing to me. And if you want to see more recipes, stop by my website in the description. I think you guys will enjoy those if you enjoyed this. But I'll talk to you guys next video. Bye.